Alice Longue Gal. Have you ever heard of this bitch?
Yeah, I was about to guess that.
Holy shit, she's nuts, dude.
Man, I was literally about to guess Alice.
I love the song Never Coming Back. That has been stuck in my head for like 2 weeks. It's great.
I'm on that Never Come.
Never
There you
come.
go.
No fat.
No Nut February?
Yeah, welcome back to the No That's Gay podcast.
Never
Valentine's
Fat
Day edition.
February. Never Fat February.
That's right. You got it.
Is that right? Have you not fat this February, dude?
No, I definitely have. We're halfway through, man. Ask me like in the first 12 hours or something.
First hour.
It's pretty wild to have a holiday no one ever participates in, referring to No Nut November. But it's like, that's always gonna every November, that's never going away. It's always gonna be brought up. But yeah.
Holiday.
I mean, we get off work for it.
Yeah.
No, November. That's really crazy.
Until you nut, and then you have to go back to work.
Then you have to go back to work.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
When Brandon shows up on day 2 and he's the only one there.
His boss is there and him.
And the receptionist woman who's just like, what?
Oh, so you've nutted too, I guess.
So you know it too. Okay, yeah.
Congrats.
Did you guys gave?
What'd you guys do for Valentine's Day this year?
Nutted.
I
nutted, yeah.
Valentine's Day I didn't do shit, but over the weekend me and
It's a
Monty hung
Monday.
out.
It's a Monday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went
the
mini
pond.
golfing in a indoor like mini golfing, boozy mini golfing type thing.
Oh, did you go to the place in DuPont?
You had me a boozy.
Yeah, it's called Swingers.
Oh, I've wanted to go there. That place looks sick.
Good name, right?
That's a great name. That's a phenomenal name.
And I think it was just a coincidence that everyone was like fucking there. It was just I don't think that was
It just happened to be.
yeah, I think it was just one of those days.
You put your keys in a little bowl right when you walk in.
Mm-hmm. Then you take poppers.
Just in case.
Just in case.
You never know.
Yeah.
Is that place worth? Would you recommend? I've been eyeballing that for a bit.
I mean, it's quick. That's the thing. It's like you pay to go in, you pay for the drinks, and it's 9 holes. And
that's it.
You only get one go around. Yeah. It's creative, it's fun, but it's more like it's like you go and then they have this big like 3D photo thing and there's food vendors and you can make it a longer experience if you want, but
You guys go on
it was fun.
date?
I had a good time.
You guys should and just start swinging, just start banging each other's girlfriends.
This was a joke before. Who is? Oh, you and Twan were gonna be swinging together during the. That was at Dwee's party. I remember. Yeah, dude, we can go to Swingers.
Good, yeah.
We can go.
Oh yeah.
Dwee, what you drinking on?
This is a Negroni. Bleep that out.
Whoa, easy there, man.
Yeah, why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Whoa. We have the technology now. We're good. No, it's really.
We gotta
good.
take a break from last episode, dude.
Yeah, we're not making a habit of that.
We gotta cleanse.
It's
is that an egg rolling around in there? What is that?
Oh, that's an orange peel. That's an ice cube and orange peel.
Is that an egg roll? Is that? I think that's racist.
It's.
Oh.
Is that an egg roll?
I said
egg.
I said egg rolling around. I said egg rolling around. I didn't say egg roll. Fucking
trying to cover it up. Trying to cover it up.
I guess we'll find out.
Play it back. Listen
we'll
back
find out
when you guys listen to the pod.
It'll be just like the first episode or the second episode when you were totally wrong.
Yeah.
No, my past self will vindicate myself. I'm clear.
BK also says like, yeah, I said it was a light A. It's not a hard R.
The hell with all of you.
The hell.
All right. I wrote a bunch of things down here.
Beezy, how was your Valentine's Day? You didn't say.
Oh yeah, Vicky, you didn't tell us. You go to
I
another
didn't
steakhouse.
I didn't do shit on
Don't do
Valentine's
shit.
Day.
You
Besides
didn't come
her,
visit Alex.
no, she.
What's up, man?
We were away this past weekend. We were at a wedding actually in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, okay. So you
Oh,
went two
okay.
weekends in a
I was
row.
telling
It's too
Jesse
much.
and Scott before you went that it was kind of like a white trash wedding, kind of like a lot
I
of
love that,
hicks,
dude.
but it was
That's so tight.
a pretty good time. It was a pretty good time.
Dude,
Dude,
They made
tell them
some
what they played.
interesting. They made some interesting stylistic choices. They played "Who Let the Dogs Out" by Baha Men during the ceremony.
Of course.
I shit you
Banger.
not.
That's a very that's a good song.
Now, if that doesn't get me in the mood, I don't know what does.
Yeah, right.
And like I think they cycled through maybe like 4 or 5 different songs like that, like during the ceremony, only playing like the hook and the chorus, and one of the others was like Bruno Mars,
Not the whole
Uptown
song,
Funk.
just the
Nope,
just
nope,
the
nope. Just like some handful of verses and choruses just like peppered in, and very like brash transitions too, very like off-putting. It was pretty aggressive, but no, you don't get closure. It's like holding in a sneeze, you know.
Yeah.
It was
Easy.
difficult.
There was when I went to this bar in DC. It's not far from like that same DuPont area. It's called Mad Hatter. You ever been there?
No, but that sounds familiar. I was like eyeballing bars for when we were hanging out that one time. I think I saw that on Google Maps. I haven't been.
I don't know. I only went there once, and I don't know if this was like a DJ that's regular there or how they do it. But they were playing like 30 to 40 seconds of a song, and then they were like going to the next, and they were all like remixed together and very upbeat. Like there was like a Taylor Swift remix, and then it was like Lil Wayne, and it was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like I can't really get a beat on that.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's DJ styles to play only the hype parts that people know and not the verses. I saw that for the DJ opening for Lil Wayne. He would just play like the choruses of just like catchy rap songs like Gucci Gang and Bobby Shmurda.
I think I agree with you. You're right. There are DJs who, you know, that they make like medleys of stuff and do transitions and stuff. But this was very much not that at this wedding. This was
abrupt transitions.
Yes, it was abrupt. There was no like fade in and fade out. It was like and it's like Uptown Funk it up. I don't know, like very abrupt.
What? No way they cut Who Let the Dogs Out to Uptown Funk. That is wild, dude.
Yeah, they literally went from that song to Uptown Funk, and
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty though. It's like on a farm, I guess. There are cows in the back, shitting.
Cool dogs there.
So
cows and shit.
There were dogs there actually. She had 2 dogs and she had them on leashes while she was like getting married. I swear to God.
So yeah, it was all planned.
There were dogs, so that was
part of the wedding plan.
I don't like when people treat dogs like human beings. Like controversial opinion, but like dogs are fucking animals, and that's how you treat them.
Yeah, no, same. Like I love dogs, but come on, man, they eat shit. Come on, man.
They lick their own butts, dude.
Yeah. Cats, on the other hand,
no,
they're human beings.
It's just because we're not physically able to lick our butts. If you were able to, Scott, come on.
That's true.
I mean, I'd try it. You know, I would like
try.
I would try it.
I mean, if we can try to S our own D, like we'll probably try to munch our own scrum. You know,
you just admit to trying to suck your own dick.
You think dogs have the same kind of like erogenous?
How far did you get, Scott? How far did you get? Tell me.
Is that laughable?
How many inches?
Did you get the tip at all?
Not in my experience, my friend.
Try it right now.
Show us.
I just ate. I can't. I just ate. I can't do it.
You need to warm up. Yeah.
I gotta do it on empty stomach.
Yeah, do it after a yoga set.
Yeah.
You came straight from yoga, didn't you, or was that Wednesdays?
That's on Wednesdays. We moved it, so I don't have yoga anymore. I come straight from climbing, but no yoga. I'm not as limber, but I think that helps the creative juices.
Show me those hands. You like pumped? Oh yeah,
Not
you're fresh
good.
off.
I mean,
Show me those paws. Show them.
Show those
put some
paws.
lotion on recently.
Paws up.
Put them on. Put them on.
Yeah, I wrote down here on ideas. Which of us should have an OnlyFans? Which of us you think would have? Let's say which of us would have the most successful OnlyFans?
Well, Dewey, if you commit to your K-pop stan idea, I think you might win out.
Full plastic surgery?
Yeah, of course.
That's true.
The glossiest skin.
That'd be tight, dude.
Pastel hair.
First, you always hear about women, like which men's OnlyFans pop off. Like, what's the vibe?
I wish I did more research.
Tyga, he has like a 9-inch hog.
Look at top 1% male OnlyFans earners. Just for science. not that I want to stop doing anything. It's just to see.
Think
of all of the dicks you've seen, and which one do you think would attract the most?
Do you think
followers?
Male OnlyFans attract like with dick pics or like with other stuff? You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's probably not just dick pics. It's probably
I would guess it's like full porn.
It's true. Yeah. That could be true.
Softcore, they just like tease bush.
Sure. Tease bush.
Tease bush. It's just the top bush. It's cool.
I would guess that all the successful like male OnlyFans are like actual like male celebrities who have pivoted into OnlyFans, right? Because they like already have a following. I find it hard to believe like a random dude out in fucking Kansas like is one of the top earners on OnlyFans strictly due to his, he's hot.
I think it would have to be some F-tier celebrity to like actually do that, because I've not heard of any celebrity men doing an OnlyFans.
No, I've heard of some rappers having it. I think there's I can't remember his name.
I just said Tyga.
Wait.
I just said Tyga.
Tyga actually has an OnlyFans?
Does Tyga? Oh yeah.
Tyga is like one of the top earners on the site.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. He's one of OnlyFans.
Brandon, take one for the team and subscribe.
Go ahead and share those pics with us.
Yeah.
No, when we start earning revenue off of our Patreon, I'll go to the Tyga OnlyFans.
Always gonna get the Patreon plug-in. I show my dick on that Patreon.
Yeah.
So you better sub.
It's pretty much
you ever wanted to know? It's on there. Go ahead. $4.99 plus tax.
I'm thinking about getting it. I want to see Dewey's dick. Thinking about doing it.
Don't we all?
Yeah. I mean,
actually, I asked Alex for my Valentine's Day present just to give me a subscription at Dewey's OnlyFans.
Our Patreon.
She said she'd think about it. She said she'd think about it.
That's nice.
Very nice of her. That's very good of her.
Whatever gets me off.
Shut that down immediately.
Bring Dewey to swingers. Don't fuck Dewey. Just swing with Dewey.
Yeah, man. Poppers, baby.
Just I fuck Dewey.
Poppers, baby.
I told you, as soon as you go in.
As soon as you go in. Handful.
Mm-hmm. They take your coats, they take your underwear, and they give you poppers.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's exchange. Instead of like a coat check, you get a ticket. You just get a popper with a number on it.
It's the future.
Dude,
hold on.
I went to Tellus recently.
Yeah,
I know y'all haven't been to Tellus in fucking months.
Dude, I was just there.
Oh, that's true. Oh wait, no, you were there. You were there at night, were you?
Yeah. Oh, is that what you were going to talk about when we went after with your climbing friends?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The code check at Tellus, they charge you money now.
Yeah,
how fucked is that?
It's fucked up.
Yeah, you go down there and they give you a ticket and they charge you like I don't know how much it was, to be honest with you. But before you just threw your shit on a rack.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid. And you know what's crazy though? I think partially it's because it's rare I've seen that place that packed. That place was so packed.
It was crazy.
I thought
people forgot what Omicron was.
I was like,
it was
whoa.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm glad I got COVID before that.
The other thing,
what they charging for coats? Where are they charging? Like $5?
$5? I think it was $5.
$5 still, yeah. Look, we don't make enough money that they can charge more than $5. They lose all business.
Yeah. But the other thing was, it was the first time I went to Tellus, especially when there was that many people there, and like I didn't see a single face that I recognized.
Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Like people. I don't know if they were younger. Some of them were older. I just didn't know anybody. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. It was really weird. Our class is done with Tellus, man.
I know.
It's over. The good old days. Bumping to fucking everyone you know.
I mean, that DJ in the back sucked dick. It was just like,
oh, so bad.
I don't mean that in a sex positive way. I mean that in like he wasn't even good at sucking dick. It was just bad.
No.
Wait, now you have to just go and try to get laid by college kids every time now you go to Tellus. That's got to be difficult.
Yeah, BK.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble getting laid by anybody, let alone college kids.
Start the OnlyFans, you'll find some there.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm saying I gotta switch over to K-pop, Stan. It's gotta happen at some point.
Is there an app that connects and find dating through your K-pop fandom? I think that should exist.
We can make it happen.
I think that's Twitter.
Can make it happen. Twitter. It's just Twitter. Yeah. Start standing and you'll get 5 DMs immediately.
Start tweeting. Just stand.
But of course, your profile picture is not going to be your face.
Right. Yeah. It's going to be of like Taeyun or something.
Yeah.
Minguk. I don't know. It's one of them.
Just make that up.
From Twice.
Every K-pop person you hear me say is not a real person. I have no idea.
I think Taeyun is someone. Must be.
Yeah. Han Seo. I don't know. One of them.
The thing is, every name you say, I'm like, oh yeah, that could be.
He's 12 to 12. That's BTS. Dude,
big time sex. BTS.
Yeah, I wrote this down, dude. Last week, Nelly on his Instagram like live story, he just had a 30-second video of some girl just slobbing on his cock.
Yo, on Instagram?
Yeah, on Insta.
Damn, dude.
Dude, Shmeet was just getting gobbled on Instagram live.
That's pretty baller, dude. He loses Instagram?
How? I don't know. I just saw people posting about it on Twitter. I was like, there's no way. And I looked at it, and he had it up that shit, dude. It was wild.
I wonder if he was fucked up, and he was trying to save it, and then he accidentally posted it.
Dude, it's long. It goes on for a while, man.
he turns it up so you see his face, and then he goes back to
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find a video for you guys.
I thought it was a great halftime.
It was a whole minute long. It was a whole fucking minute long, man.
He wanted people to
came out getting the head during that halftime show.
Oh yeah, what are our thoughts of the Super Bowl halftime show?
I thought it was.
I feel like when Eminem kneeled, I thought it was a part of his performance, but it was actually in solidarity with Kaepernick.
The thing is that right, but it was a part of the rehearsal. Like he rehearsed kneeling. It wasn't Really,
I thought they told him not to kneel.
No, you'd like to think that. You'd like to think that.
You'd like to think
NFL told him not.
Fair.
But no, they knew about
that was
the whole
just
time.
fake news.
Yeah, it's fake news. It's the whole thing is kind of performative. I mean, it's literally what it is. It's a fucking performance. So
yeah.
Only my favorite part was Kendrick, just because I'm a stan.
Oh yeah, I got chills during
phenomenal. Yeah. But the problem was, Mad City is half N words and curse words. You knew what the song was, but half of it was bleeped out. Yeah, he said no word. I don't know. Choreography was so tight, man. That shit.
But I like Kendrick so much that even if he's not swearing, he's just going, oh. I'm just all right, let's go. Let's fucking go.
But I was talking to my friend about this. If Baby Keem came out and Family Ties played, I would have thrown the TV. That shit would have been so. I would have just. Can you imagine? Right after,
I'm just,
Baby Keem next Super Bowl.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for me, it was 50
That is
Cent,
a good
dude. That
question,
blew
though.
my
What's your
mind when he
It was
unveiled
upside
out of
down.
nowhere, just
He's
hanging
upside
upside
down was
down.
the funniest
My
shit for
God.
me. That was so
It kind
good,
of looked
man.
like he was
Yeah.
struggling a little bit at first.
Right.
Like maybe he was hanging there just waiting for like 5
But
minutes
that's the
or
thing, how
something.
long do you think he was strapped up there? How long? Like
Hopefully
before
not long. That's like hard as shit to
I was
do.
rapping, right?
It would be
Imagine
great
he gets
if
stuck.
Look,
if they zoom in on 50 Cent and turn the lights on and he just like passed out. His arms just like
they open the doors, yeah.
slap his face like you.
the girls are like still dancing. They like don't even realize what's going on.
Just a limp body hanging from the ceiling.
This is not a slight against 50. I love 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. Blood in the Sand, my favorite PS2 video game of all time.
Okay.
50 Cent got a little chubby. No, I'm gonna say it right now.
You know,
Man's
and
out
listen,
here like a
listen.
dollar
Building
coin.
mass, dude.
He got a little bit chubby.
50 and he's starting to look 50. You know what I mean? Like he's starting to.
Yeah, 50 Cent with interest.
Yeah.
50-year-old said.
Inflation. 50 Cent inflation, dude.
In the Club came out
50,
almost
50 cents is
20
what it
years
used to be
ago.
back in the day. You know.
Not what it used to be, man.
What, Brandon?
No, I'm just saying, In the Club came out. That's like almost a 20-year-old song. In
Oh,
the
yeah, I
Club.
mean-
Look, he looks great for how old he is. I'm just saying what I remember 50 to look like and what he looked like on that stage, completely different.
Damn, dude, that's a
Yeah.
2003, 19 years old. 19 years old.
In a Club is a fire song. That choreography for that segment was fire. I think the whole production, like choreography wise, was really good. Especially when they whitewash crip walking. That shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Snoop was doing it.
Gentrified crip walking.
I think when Snoop does it, it's legit. But when all the other people were doing it, yeah.
right. They're all in the tan, like short sleeve,
Mhm,
long sleeve,
mhm.
white shirt. Tan
It's like the
pants. I was like, come
Kanye
on, man.
style
It's a
of
GTA.
like
yeah.
what they're wearing. Like they look kind of homeless.
It looks like
Yeah.
a GTA. Like, come on, dude.
Pretty much.
Oh man.
The
But the Kendrick-
whole show to me, I mean, other than the Kendrick part, was like all about nostalgia. And even from I didn't watch the whole game, but the commercials that I saw was also heavily like early 2000s nostalgia. And
Yeah. Guy Fieri, come on.
Guy Fieri.
Guy
course,
Fieri.
Flavor
Dude, do
Town?
you know that Guy Fieri showed up at the Super Bowl wearing the same outfit he wore in the commercial? That's killer, dude.
Fire.
That's so
Fire.
sick.
He should teach a business course
man.
because that's a
Guy
smart
Fieri
ass
is the best.
Brandon.
business
He's so
move.
sick.
Branding, exactly.
The one Coinbase
So
commercial was the QR code that was bouncing like the DVD.
I saw
Logo.
that.
That was kind of tight. I'm not, I'm a crypto
That
hater,
one.
but that was
But I
kind of
heard
tight. It was a
about
good marketing scheme.
There's so many crypto commercials. It's insane.
Look, I gotta say it. Larry David in a crypto commercial kind of killed it.
His
for me,
was
man.
great. His was awesome.
I love the commercial, but I did not want to see Larry David doing a crypto commercial. Out of any celebrity or actor, I did not want to see Larry David do one. It kills it for me.
You
man.
are being Larry David in this scenario. You are
Sure.
hating on the future.
But
You're anti
Larry David, I think true to Larry David form, a bag's a bag. He's about his
That's
paper.
That's fair. He's about his pay.
If
He's about his
he
pay,
if he
man.
didn't want paper, he wouldn't be doing fucking like shows still probably. I mean, he doesn't at this point probably doesn't need it.
Oh my god! After Seinfeld,
Look,
he could have retired after
No.
Seinfeld.
Exactly.
Still doing Curb.
Yeah, sure. But to be fair, you gotta get the money.
Yeah.
money.
Man's passionate about his
I mean,
work.
I honestly
Curb's
though,
passion.
look, I'm not a Super Bowl fan, but that game was actually really good. It was a good game to watch.
It was very good game.
I'm not a big football fan. That game was
Was
very
everyone
good.
rooting for the Bengals, or did anyone want the Rams to win?
I mean, I don't hate either team. I don't know.
I made a bet that Odell Beckham Jr. was gonna have like a certain like 30-some yard catch, and luckily he did. He did though.
He did before he got injured. Okay.
Yeah, before he got injured, he had a touchdown reception, and after he got it, I stopped paying attention.
I gotta say though, this Super Bowl was NFL trying to say that we like black people, even though historically they are very anti-black. Like the whole halftime show,
who came up with the fake news
commercials
against Eminem? Like
it was NFL pushing an agenda that was like, "Oh, we love black people." It's like, dude, come on.
Because Jay-Z came at him so hard after he said no to the Super Bowl. They're like, "Oh, we like black people. It's okay."
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man. Like, you clearly don't. Look at your audience. You know,
clearly don't.
Like, you clearly don't.
I mean,
like it's true within like not only like even within the teams and everything, right? They're very anti-black as an association, but they tried super hard to show this image that they are. It's like, come on, man, stick to it. Be racist. I don't care. Be something.
It'd be nice if they just did it with their chest instead of being sneaky.
Yeah, right. Be racist with your chest, bro. That's what this podcast is. I'm clearly misogynistic.
With your chest.
All right, enough about the Super Bowl. Enough about the NFL. Right. We need to talk about
Kirby mouthful.
Yes. What is that?
Nintendo Direct, the new Kirby game. You haven't seen the Kirby mouthful mode?
Yeah,
what? You haven't seen that shit? All right, hold on. Let me explain it to you.
Send me to share it with me.
Right? He sucks shit in. He's like, he sucks shit in, right?
Right.
In this new Kirby game, which is like the Breath of the Wild for Kirby, he tries to suck in a very big object, but it don't fit in his mouth. But it don't fit in his mouth. So instead, he covers like 3/4 of the object, and it becomes the object. So Kirby mouthful is like a form that he takes. So if he tries to suck up a car, he doesn't eat the car. He just covers like 3/4 of the car, but then he becomes the car.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's so fun.
The meme I was about to share, imagine docking and he's uncircumcised skin on top of the car.
Hold on, wait, I put it in general. Just look at this picture, man.
Jesus.
Hold up. There we go. That's the image.
No way. This is crazy.
It's so funny, dude. There's one where he's a fucking traffic cone, and I don't know if you guys have VLC, but it's like a media player. They changed their icon to Kirby Mouthful VLC. It's so good, man. There's so many memes about like what else is Kirby Mouthful gonna be.
It took me so long to realize that was a traffic cone. I'm just staring at like a cone of.
I saw Herbie. A picture of a Herbie Fully Loaded. You know the movie with what's her name?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, but it's Kirby Fully Loaded, and he ate Herbie.
The thing that's funny to me is like that traffic cone's not that big, so like why can't he? Why is he stuck on that?
Yo, look at this image. Hold on, look at this one, man.
You have a point. If he could get that far with the car, he could definitely get that traffic cone. That's a plot hole.
You should do it with Lindsay Lohan.
Dude. Lindsay Lohan Kirby Mouthful mode.
Yeah.
Dude, that's on some bore level.
He's just railing coke and like trying to remember lines and shit.
Dudes. Dude, I just love like one Japanese dude working at a time is like, what the Eva could be the car. Come car. He cannot eat the whole car. He just cover half of the car. and they're like, yeah. Reggie's in the corner like, that's it, man.
That's it. That's the one.
That's the one. That's what I mean. Breath of the Wild added like climbing. You can paraglide around. Kirby can just
all that
car.
Deep through the car. That's all you need.
So tight. I did see Brandon post about this. They also announced the new Mario Strikers. How fucking is that?
That's hype.
That came out of left field.
Awesome.
Because I thought Next Level
That's the
Games,
day
a
one
studio
mindset.
behind the GameCube one, I thought they had like disbanded or something, and like all these threads saying like we're never getting another Mario
Yeah.
Strikers game, it's never going to happen. Let down your hopes. And then I saw the
Nintendo
thumbnail
knows
for that,
money,
I was
okay?
like, oh my god, amazing, amazing,
It actually looks
and
so
it's
hype. You
great.
can get Mario with armor. Oh my god. This man's got a scouter. He's about to shoot that shit. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
And you know they're not holding back because those games have been notoriously brutal, and this one is still rated E10, 10 and up. So that 10 and up, like they're still going hard. It's
yeah.
There's gonna be sex in this
they're
one.
not holding
There's
back. Daisy shows her
Right.
pussy. Daisy just shows her pussy. It's one of her
That's her
celebrations.
power like strike. She just like
That's her power
once
strike.
he pops the fucking
Yeah, right?
soccer ball out of her.
Mario pulls out a Glock. How did he do it?
One of the
Waluigi
best
showed up
parts,
in-
one of the best parts of the original GameCube one was this deathly shriek that Peach had that literally sounded like she was being stabbed to death. I shit you not. It
Oh,
was so
and then when she
brutal.
hit the wall, she was like,
Yeah, when he rammed her into the electric wall, I was like,
Fuck.
it was terrible. Like I every person I've played with, they like stopped playing, looked at me in terror. They're like, I can't believe they put this in this game.
What's wrong with you? Not only like you remember the sound.
it was rough.
I literally
it
played this
sticks in your
game throughout
brain.
college. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was so fun. When you can nail a power strike, ooh, that felt nice.
I only
It's
ever
just
played
so
that game.
satisfying.
You guys, but that game is like it's a very fun game. It's a very good game. Probably one of the
I don't
best
think
out
there
of
are
all.
any other soccer games where like the perimeter is a literal electric fence. And for a Mario game, you know, pretty
Yeah, I
great.
played the Wii.
Also,
one
I
a
saw
bunch.
there's a Demon Slayer game coming out too for the Switch, which looks pretty rad.
It's
coming out in,
already
like,
out.
June.
It's just
Oh, it is?
unfortunately okay. So you guys, I torn a lot of video games. So I play.
Are you gonna tell me it's shit? Are you gonna ruin this for me, Dwayne?
I'm sorry. Look, you'll like it. It's gonna be a fine game. But it follows the same like so Naruto came out with a bunch of games called Naruto Ultimate Ninja, and it's like ever since that game came out, that it's got a stranglehold on an anime games community, right? Because every game that's come out is just Naruto Ultimate Ninja, but with the characters from that franchise. You know what I mean?
So it's like
just
a
the same
Demon
thing.
Slayer skin on a Naruto game.
Or Naruto Ultimate
Well,
Ninja,
for,
which
for me, I never played a fucking Naruto
Mashing
game. So,
yeah, I mean it's great. It's so fun. The fucking animations are fucking phenomenal. You know, the game is just like not that complicated. You just mash shit. But that's all it is, unfortunately. And
It's like, Brendan, you're dumb. You'll like it.
yeah, you'll love it.
simple. There are simple men of simple taste out here.
There's only like 2 demons, so you fight like you fight Hashira versus Hashira, and that doesn't make any sense. They wouldn't fight each other. You know, it's like out of the lore. But also, BK, we didn't talk about it. We talked about this last time. Did you watch the episode? The second to last episode?
I've been busy. No, I've been busy.
Oh, he's been busy.
Dude,
I got it in queue.
Every pod. Brandon hasn't and
watch
doesn't know about this latest season, and you tell him about it, and he gets
Every time.
I know about it. Like, I know it's on Hulu, and I've seen previews for it. I'm just, I haven't gotten around to watching it. I watched a Neymar documentary. I ended up watching that.
We need a zone, right? I don't watch Euphoria. I need a Demon Slayer zone so that way I can zone out during Euphoria. You know what I mean? The Euphoria talk.
No, sorry, I haven't watched a Demon Slayer, but that new episode of Euphoria though.
No.
It's okay. It's only on for 2 more weeks, and then it's done. Then it's done forever until next year.
Yep. Until we start coming up with our own fanfic.
We at the very least keep that towards like end of the episode. Like we'll keep the Euphoria corner to like a 5-minute section at the end of the podcast.
I kind of like what's.
I don't even have that much to.
Because after the season ends, then we move into phase 2 of this podcast, where we just fantasize, do little mock storylines of Euphoria fanfic.
The Euphoria
I'll write
fanfic
scripts
podcast.
for us to read off. It'll be great.
I can't wait for us to be like they take our ideas for Euphoria. I've never seen a show. I can't wait to make shit up.
It'd be like how SNL took some of the Come Town skits.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
They took in a
I know about the
couple.
Ratatouille one. I know about the Ratatouille.
Yeah, the Ratatouille one.
The Ratatouille one for sure.
I think there was one other one, but I forget.
There was. There was a video that that one girl put out, like analyzing it. It's a very good video. I feel like it would be remiss if we didn't talk about the Pete versus Kanye civil war.
True.
You mean
Skete?
Skete? Kanye.
Skete.
Sorry, Skete. Skete versus Skete versus Ye civil war. Number one, which side are you guys on? I need to know.
I was
Kanye
Team
put out a
Kanye.
very mature post today, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw it.
That's his PR team. I refuse to believe that Kanye wrote that himself.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, because he also put out a not mature post, and this is why I'm not Team Kanye anymore, where he posts like the fucking screenshots with him and Kim, and he's like, she's like, why are you posting all of our texts and making them public? Like this isn't fair. Like you're being like,
Right.
and he's just like, I'm your number one fan. Why wouldn't I want to post them? Like Kanye is just a fucking creep. What's he doing?
Kanye's getting into simple levels that I do not appreciate. At first, it was funny, right? Like, look, I gotta say, being on the end of an abuser is not great. Yada yada yada. It's funny from an outside perspective because I have no stake in the game, even though I know it's not good.
It's so funny. I'm not saying it's not funny.
When he posted a Civil War image of him as Iron Man and he as Captain America, and then like down the line, like Taylor Swift, you know what I mean? Fucking Kid Cudi on it. And on his side,
I was scared for Kid Cudi because Kid Cudi was on the opposite side. I was like, what does Kid Cudi do? Does this not mean we're getting fucking Kid See Ghost Part 2? What the hell? I thought that next album was in jeopardy.
Oh my god. Yeah, if Kissy Ghost Part 2 is in jeopardy, I'm not on Ye's side. I'll tell you what.
No.
Kissy Ghost was Cudi's best album in years. And look,
there's no beef. There's no beef.
Yeah, Cudi can say all he wants that he's put out better albums than Ye, but there's no chance. Kissy Ghost was Cudi's best album, like, period.
Oh shit. Like, period.
He's fucked up.
No Man on the Moon?
Kissy Ghost
is that.
Man on the Moon is fine. Kid See Ghost is a killer album, dude. Like, for sure. Look, it's Fantano gave it a 10. Come on. Fantano gave it a 10. What am I going to do?
Whatever happened to that little, like, 2019 stretch where they were just coming out with, like, 5-song albums? That was a little fad. I kind of liked it. For the nice, like, short attention span people, I appreciated it.
Yeah, dude, when Kanye posted that picture of him at like a restaurant with Timothée Chalamet and Pete Davidson and Kid Cudi, and he crossed out Pete Davidson and Kid Cudi, that shit was so funny.
He crossed both of them out?
Yeah, he crossed both of them out because Kid Cudi took Davidson's side or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Fucking.
Oh my god!
But it's funny to think that Timothée Chalamet is next on the fucking chopping block for Kanye. He's got a hit list. He's ready. Chalamet's next, baby.
he fucking tried to get Billie Eilish to apologize.
Oh my god, that was such
about Travis Scott.
Funniest shit for me.
Why is he even defending Travis Scott? What's the point? First of all, second of all, why are you assuming that she said these things that people say she said? I don't know.
Right.
He's crazy, dude.
Jesse, what's your
post? He said, "I will not perform at Coachella until she apologizes."
Yeah, like trying to
people
hold
about
his Coachella audience.
Are probably like, "What
hostage.
the fuck?" Yeah,
PR. It's all fake. They're all in a secret group me that are just like, let's just pretend to like hate each other for fucking.
Oh shit! The secret composition WhatsApp. Oh fuck! I didn't think about that stance.
Yep, that's what it all is.
That's some next level yay copium, I think.
It's all to hype Donda 2, right?
It's all in preparation for Kanye West 2024. Once he repairs all these bad beefs, then it'll It'll be part of the campaign.
I mean, it's become kind of the cycle.
Davidson's actually his vice president.
That's
my theory.
It's become kind of a cycle, though. Like he kind of goes off the deep end, and then he comes back just in time to make a new album. And
that's fair.
Does he go off his meds when he records an album, and then once it's done, then he's back on the meds? But for the creative process, then he just gets unhinged, goes off the meds, and has just a huge.
It's not good for you, man. You can't be doing that, dude. I know Kanye not tapering off his SSRIs, man. I know this man's not tapering off.
It's genius. It's actually mental. It's using it as a superpower is manic depressive stuff.
It's genius. That's the movie based on his life, right? Genius.
Yes. Genius. I gotta watch that. It's on my to watch list.
It looks good. That's the other thing. Even though I think right now he's being kind of insane, I still kind of want to watch that.
I think he's always been insane, Scott. I think he's always been insane.
Well, I mean, that's part of why he blew up, right? Because to believe that, you're this rapper or producer learning to be rapper, and that you're, you have the capability to be the most famous person and, most talented artist in the world. It's crazy to think that. And he did it.
Right. True.
Genius.
You think he was always crazy though? I mean, I guess I'll find out in this documentary. But I always associated like the narcissism and shit just came with the fame and over
big ego
years and years.
A little bit
he had to have a big ego to become famous. That's the thing. So there had to start with something like that.
Yeah. Fucking like Jay-Z was calling him crazy for him trying to be a rapper and stuff. There's a big story. There's a whole iceberg. But we shall see. Fucking Kanye West's next part documentaries in the making. We're living it. This is all part of the genius. It's not real beef.
Genius too.
You think he'll include us in his pod?
Yeah, absolutely.
Snippets of our pod because we're so influential. You know what I mean?
This is part of our genius. We're just starting to slowly get our way there. But in the behind the scenes, they're all just sucking and fucking. Actually, he's slamming Pete Davidson's little tight bussy.
Damn,
no doubt. He made a post about that today, didn't he? About Pete Davidson's bussy.
No,
what? I swear to God, he made a post about Pete Davidson. He wanted to fuck Pete.
It's hard to tell because he deletes everything at the end of the day. Every time I click on him, he's got like one post.
I can definitely link you.
They're all just gonna go to Burning Man in a cuddle puddle and just stick it in every hole they have of each other.
Cuddle puddle. I love
definitely made a post today about wanting to fuck Pete Davidson's bussy, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Just dancing.
Why is he calling him Skete though?
Skete, I don't know, but it's hilarious. That's some next level petty shit, dude. Just to sneak in a new shitty nickname for her, you know what I mean?
It's like when you're a kid, like if you call someone by like not their name, like but just off a little bit, it annoys them.
Skete.
He's even like referring to him as Skete in like his personal text messages with Kim that he posted. That she's saying like a very like serious thing, and he's like, "I mean no harm to Skete. Just keep our kids safe."
Dude, man, Kanye's so like a fucking crazy man, dude. I think it's crazy that like he's been posting shit while he's dating Julia Fox. I know they broke up, but like, come on, man. I feel like Julia Fox is like way hotter than Kim.
This is the most publicity Julia Fox has ever gotten in her life. Her career's blowing up like during all this. So she's probably all for it. She's just riding this wave.
She posted about it too. She was like, what did she say? Like, I'm up or something. Like I like this was a good move for me. Like
I mean, for sure. Before she was just the hot girl in Adam Sandler's Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I'm not 12. I wasn't in love. Like, damn. Okay.
Damn.
About that bag.
I'm a big Sigma grind, sir.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh.
She got free clothes. She got free jewelry.
City. she bringing back. Although, look, I fuck with Julius, but her agenda of pushing low cut jeans again, not my vibe, dude. Bring that shit back. Low cut jeans
Yeah,
are
I'm not a fan.
low cut jeans are what? Men's jeans are getting high. Like so, men's pants are getting higher cut, but I think we're moving towards women's low cut jeans, which I just don't like at all. I feel like women's low cut jeans are first of all, it's very like fat phobic. But also it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. I hate that the early 2000s vibe of just showing your abs and like having a fucking eating disorder. That shit was so whack, man.
But I like butt crack, dude.
That's
I
true.
like butt crack.
BK, we could have high cut jeans with a V in the back for your butt crack.
It's true.
Let's get it going.
True.
I'll contact Armani. You get
Hell
SO
yeah.
on this bitch.
No,
We'll
let's write a letter to Ali Martell so she can plug the next
That's right.
generation of fashion
Yo,
designers.
2022 summer spring lookbook. All right, fucking Prada. Watch that V in the back, high cut jeans. All right, for the butt crack only. For the butt crack only.
There's a lot of potential here.
I'm all in.
So
High in the front.
I don't know why. BK, you and I could have just gone to fashion school. This shit's so easy.
High and tight.
Butt crack V-neck jeans. You
Golden
heard it here
hair
first.
V crack. It's a V crack.
It writes itself. It writes itself. Oh my god.
In the back.
Being a fashion designer is so easy. I don't know why you call it hard. Shit's fucking easy.
All right,
People go to school for that?
another fashion trend, What's the next besides what we've just talked about?
Look, wait. I feel like I've told you guys about it, right? Back in the early 2000s, I was on a double V-neck game, wearing two V-necks stacked on top of each other. Because back in fashion was whack in the early 2000s. I admit it.
So the one up front was deeper than the one behind, so you saw a cascading V.
I admit that was not cool. It's whack. But in the early 2000s, I wore that shit way before it popped off, and it popped off hard, dude. I remember Old Navy selling fucking double V-necks like that are sewed on top of each other, so you can't even separate them, right? You know that fast fashion comes from high fashion, right? So fucking, Gucci, Prada doing that shit, and it trickles down into Gap. So I was on that shit even before they were on that shit. You know what I mean?
True.
It kind of reminds me of scrubs. Like the way I'm picturing
scrubs.
Yeah. Like you look like you're wearing scrubs.
Because you wear a V-neck under a scrub. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Double V-neck. That shit was tight back in the early 2000s. It was not a good look, but I was on that game before they were. So watch out. I know butt crack, high-waisted jeans is next.
I tried to Google image double V, but a Democratic historic campaign in World War II is coming up. So
I'm surprised you didn't get pictures of vagina.
The double V.
My Google Safe search is always turned on. I'm a good boy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you never know when your parents are looking over your shoulder.
Hey, you don't know. Even 2.5 hours away, they could come in at any minute. Give me that search history, Brandon.
You like that, Brandon?
You like that? Oh, this is
V-necks, Brandon.
None of y'all were in elementary school with me, and so you wouldn't know about when I wore fucking what are they called? Where they're like half up your ankle to your calf.
Okay.
Girls wear them. They're like a style of cut off pants. Capris.
Capris, yeah.
Exactly.
I was on a Capris game.
My mom got me Capris.
It's an Italian thing to do.
Yeah, wear Capris while drinking very Italian. Capri Sun.
Right. And I was wearing Capris a couple times. The second or third time I wore them, I'm at recess, and then everyone's just like, yo, are you wearing girls' pants? And I'm like, no, they're capris or whatever. And they're like, that sounds like something my sister wears. And then it just like became, I just got bullied. I was like, yo,
oh no,
I just want to play Foursquare. Why are you guys on me like this? And I
got
pissed at my mom.
Socks? Were you showing
I got so pissed. No, I was showing ankles. I got so pissed at my mom. I was like, why did you make me wear these?
Dude.
You
I can't believe Maria bought you Capri.
I didn't say you suck, but
Were these
was so
like on sale at the
crazy.
Boscovs or something? Is this where
They're
Mary?
probably Old Navy. They're probably Old Navy.
She saw some JCPenney sale and she's like, I gotta get my boy some capris.
For sure. She was like, they're European.
That's so funny. I don't think that's ever been a style for men.
I don't think so.
Well, they were definitely girls, right?
Like
It wasn't like a
circle
weird.
thing.
It wasn't a weird
mean,
male
no,
trend. Like they were definitely girls.
I'm pretty sure they were like she didn't buy me.
No, they were
girls'
probably men's
pants.
capris.
Yeah, I just think
Oh,
like
were they girls' pants?
no. I just think that whatever brand was taking fashion risk and making capris for boys.
Yeah, she invested in the wrong thing.
Right, exactly.
What if you just had freakishly long legs and they're just regular pants, though?
I think she would know her sons.
Yeah, I do have long legs, and they were still like, nah. It was significant.
Yeah, it's very funny because like she wasn't even ahead of the game. There was never a Capri's game for men.
Or maybe you're just still too early, and it's gonna come.
I mean, I like wearing pants that they're kind of like a little like floods. Like they're not really like I show a lot of my sock, or if I'm not wearing socks, like you see a little ankle.
Like yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know you like that, Dewey. I know you like your no-show socks and showing off your ankle.
Look, I mean, because it accentuates the length of your legs, right? It makes you seem taller. So you got to get that height in somewhere, baby.
Accentuates.
It's called fashion.
I'm gonna write that down.
I'm not gonna wear like platform shoes like Tom Cruise. I'm gonna get my shit smaller.
Yo, I watched a weird ass movie with Tom Cruise in it called Vanilla Sky. Have you ever seen it?
Oh, I've always wanted to see that.
All right, should I not spoil it?
I always saw shit. Fucking spoil it.
I mean, dude, it's a movie from 2001. I think
exactly.
Fuck him, dude.
so I'll even say that there's a couple times throughout this movie I wanted to stop watching it because I was like, this isn't even good. But it was so weird that I couldn't stop. And
all right, let me guess. Based off the title, Tom Cruise,
you're never
is he putting vanilla extract on another dude's dick in the sky and sucking it off?
Damn,
correct.
Close.
That would be pretty weird. That would be pretty weird.
Yeah.
You're 42% on Rotten Tomatoes. I thought this was like a critically acclaimed.
That's my best
I thought
guess.
this was like
it got a 42%
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, okay, you guys don't. All right,
Cameron Diaz does not make movies good.
Tell us why it's rotten. Tell us.
Okay, so first of all, the way it starts, Tom Cruise, he always looks kind of crazy. Like he's always smiling a little too much, and like he's always just like
he's a Scientologist. What are you gonna do?
and he's playing this like millionaire playboy, and every person he's like, like every conversation he has, he's like got this weird jerk giggle, and he just seems like a maniac. And Cameron Diaz is like this girl that's, I guess, like they're not dating, but they fuck or whatever. And she sneaks up into his bedroom and she like takes off all her clothes and she's like,
that's tight.
You made love to me 4 times the other night. And he's like, no, but he just says some weird shit. The dialogue sucks in this movie. Like it's like overly flowery. Like it's kind of poetic.
Right. Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. So he's like kind of trying to get away from her because he's getting like creepy vibes from her. And Penelope Cruz shows up with the guy who plays his friend, and she just like lock eyes across the room type thing. And he tries to play cool, and then she's like, "I'm not impressed that you're a millionaire." And anyway, they end up spending the night together, but they don't have sex. It's just real romantic type shit. And then whoa, exactly. And then the day after, he comes down from her apartment and he sees Cameron Diaz drive up and's like, "Oh, hey, stranger." So the bitch has been following him, and she's like, "I want to talk." And he's like, "I don't know, that's not a good idea." He's basically in love with Penelope Cruz now. But for some reason he agrees to get in the car with Cameron Diaz. So they're driving and she starts talking about again like how they made love 4 times, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. And she's like, that means something. And then he's like, oh fuck, you're absolutely crazy. And he's like, pull over. And she's like, I'm in love with you. And then but she knows about this other girl, right? So she's fucking suicidal and she drives him off a bridge into like a brick wall. And he wakes up
off a bridge into a brick wall.
Into a brick wall, and he wakes up and his arm shattered and his face is all like fucked up.
What the fuck is this movie?
Yeah. And so like
so the car crash happened and he's deformed from this car crash?
Right. And he tries to go get plastic surgery to like look better, but he still looks weird. He starts wearing this mask, which is really creepy. Meanwhile, they're like flashing forward and he's in a jail cell being interviewed by Kurt Russell wearing the mask. He's wearing the mask. And Kurt Russell's like a psychologist and for some reason he was arrested. You find out it's for murder and you're like, what the fuck? And keeps going. He like tries to hang out with Penelope Cruz one night with his friend, but she's creeped out because he's being a fucking weirdo. It's not because of his face. He's just being really fucked up. And like getting all in her face, he got all drunk. He gets drunk, he passes out. She wakes him up in the morning in the street. She's like, I'm going to give you a second chance, even though I shouldn't. Then she does give him a second chance. He gets surgery, and his face is fine now. And then he flashes forward, and you find out he's murdered some person, some woman. They keep referring to this woman he murdered.
What?
Then they go back. And he's like having bad dreams, and he wakes up, and Penelope Cruz is Cameron Diaz. She like
wait, what?
And
they switch,
and he's like, get the fuck out, and he's like, but I am whatever her name is, and she's like, you know.
Wait, so he was just imagining them as different people? Then?
Well, that's when the movie. That's when you're like. That's why I had to keep watching this movie because up until now I was like, this is kind of dumb. But now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like I have to figure this out.
Like you're pissed off that it doesn't make sense, so you need to prove to yourself.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then he meets this guy, and it seems very like fever dream. Like he meets this guy in a bar, and he's like, "You're following me," and he's like, "It's my job," or "It's my job to follow you," or something weird like that. And he's like, you could control me if you want. And he's like, I'm not gay. And then
good. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Of course.
And then he's like,
no, that's gay.
Yeah. And he's like, no, you can control anyone in this bar. And then Tom Cruise will like, I'd really like everyone to shut up. And then everyone just stops talking and looks at him. And you're like, what? What's going on? And then he like you feel like that was a dream and he wakes up and it's Penelope Cruz is back. She's like herself. And he's like, I'm losing it. They start fucking. He's like going at it. Immediately. And then as soon as he like loses concentration and looks back down, it's Cameron Diaz again. And he's like, what the fuck? And then he puts a pillow over her head while he's still fucking her. And
kinky.
Then this movie is wild.
And then he stops, and then it's just his arm shaking, and he's like, and he kills her.
Fuck?
He kills her. He doesn't even look who it is. He just kills her as Cameron Diaz, and then it's back in the jail. And then Kurt Russell's like, I think you were delusional, and I think you imagined that your girlfriend was like this woman who killed herself, and that's why you're in the position that you're in. And you're like, oh, fuck, okay. He's delusional. He lost it. But then some weird shit start happening where like he's watching TV and they're talking about this dog that was frozen in ice and then they got resurrected. And there's this company that like you can freeze your body and it can be like reanimated or whatever. So he somehow, I'm going to skip the boring shit. He ends up at this company with Kurt Russell and there's a police officer there and they're like, I think he was here before. And they're like, what are you talking about? and they talk to Tilda Swinton, who's like a very minor character in this movie.
Oh shit, Tilda's in this shit.
She plays a good role. She plays the role of like a I don't know, manager or agent for this company where they can not only can they freeze you over, they can put you into a dream state where you can live whatever fantasy you want to live.
Oh.
And so come to find out, he's living in the fantasy world because he put his body in the dream state after he got in the car accident.
Fuck.
Yeah. And
what the fuck?
He never repaired his face. After the night out where he was being a weirdo, Penelope Cruz never woke him up. He woke up by himself in the street and was depressed. And he's like, I'm going to kill myself. But if I'm going to kill myself, I might as well live out this fantasy. So that's what he did. And at the end, he's like, he has to make a choice whether he wants to wake up or go back into the fantasy. And he's like afraid of heights. So he has to jump off the top of the building to wake up. And so he fucking does.
Whoa.
Yep.
This is Inception before Christopher Nolan made it?
Kind of.
That's crazy.
So it sounds like a cool
That's
premise,
crazy.
but it just kind of sounds like the acting and the dialogue shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I'd say it.
Because I'm into sci-fi and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like near future sci-fi type deal. And I like the idea of like you could live in your own fantasy world. And it's funny because it became like a nightmare for him.
Yeah.
It was almost like therapy.
It's like it sounds like that episode of Black Mirror, like San Junipero, where the people are in hospice, but instead they kind of get wired into this vacation like resort area, and they're just young forever.
What if this is all like a dream? And we're all frozen in ice? That'd be kind of lit. And maybe
Dream sucks, dude.
This is
I thought I'd get more pussy in my dreams, dude.
Damn, dude.
What the hell, man?
I guess it's time
to.
I guess it's time to manual reset.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I'm about to jump off. I think that about wraps it up for this week's episode.
Yeah.
And
how long's it been?
Tune into our Patreon for bonus shit.
Bonus guy.
Freezing cryogenic fever dream. Wake the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wake the fuck up.
Oh yeah. Is the podcast over?
Yes.
Stay gay.
Stay gay.